Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Dom, back with another technical analysis video for the Forex market. This week we're going to be doing a couple of different things. We're going to be looking at the news that we can expect to see this week and how that could possibly affect the market. We're also going to take a look at the things that we had in place last week from our last video, and then we're going to continue to build on that, possibly look at, some potential plays and, things like that. First and foremost, I know that last video was super long, so I'm going to try to speed through a lot faster this time around. Luckily, since we're reviewing two things that we did last week, I don't have to completely mark up the chart, top down. But going forward, I'm just going to fast forward that and just highlight key points. That way you guys don't have to sit for forever in a day. Anyway, first things first, we're going to take a look at the Forex Factory. It is a calendar of events that we can see that will play out for each currency. So for Monday, we don't really have anything too big. Tuesday, for the United States, we have the consumer confidence. You want to go ahead and look into that. Basically, it's a level of the composite index based on surveys for households. Actual is, if the actual is greater than the forecast, then that's good for the currency. We could possibly see some movement there. Then at 6:30, we have, for the Australian dollar, we have the CPI. That is the change in price of goods and services purchased by consumers. If the actual number is greater than the forecasted number, then that's good for the currency. We could possibly see some movement there. Let me get out of that. And then we have the same thing. All right. Wednesday is going to be a pretty big day. That's the day everybody's going to be looking at. So we have the FOMC statement for the United States. That's going to be at 11. More hawkish is good for the currency. And then we have the federal funds rate, basically interest rate at which depository institutions lend balances held at the Federal Reserve to other depository institutions overnight. Then we have the press conference at 11:30. Big day. We can expect to see a lot of movement for the US dollar. I wouldn't trade the news. Me personally, I don't trade the news. I wait till the dust settles and then see how the market will adjust and then make my moves that way. Thursday, we have the advanced GDP. That's going to be at 5:30 in the morning. That's the only heavy thing that day. Friday, also pretty light. The only thing we have going for the US is the core PCE price index. So now that that's done, this could possibly give us insight to how the market might be moving this week. So again, Wednesday, that's the day to look out for possible heavy movements coming out of the US dollar. So next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the US dollar index. And again, I use Smart Trader. And since we did this last week, it's already loaded there. So if we're looking at our daily, and I forgot to mark where price was when I did this video, so my bad, y'all. But anyways, I do remember saying that we were in a retracement. So as you guys can see, that retracement continued. You take a look at the 4 hour, you can see price pushed all the way down to that monthly support level, rejected, and we could possibly be seeing a reversal. So that's the US dollar on that. And again, we already marked this out on the last video. So if you want to see that, check out the last video. Anyway, next thing, we're going to the Aussie dollar. Now, let's see what happened. So looking on the daily chart, you can see there was a strong push down. We did see price pull back a little bit, almost to a 236. Didn't quite get that. Price continued to go up, and it hit that 382 extension. So we have to see, is price gonna break this trend line and push up possibly to the 50 or the 618, or is it gonna continue with the trend and it's gonna move down? Now, I know we had a couple of possible plays that we talked about in the last video. We're going to take a look at what happened on the 4 hour. Now, remember I said we had some different plays. So we had this purple move and we had this blue move. Now I told you guys that I would take the play, but I didn't this week, which is very crazy for me. I didn't get a chance to go ahead and put in my plays, but we can take a look and we can see what happened. So on that blue move, it was a push down. It did hit an extension, and we expected it to continue down because we had a double top here. Now I said in the last video that normally when you get a double top, it's a reversal pattern and you're gonna have a push down, but as you guys can see, that's not what happened. Price broke above that and it kept moving up. Now price did get rejected on this trend line here, which is why trend lines are important. Yes, price continued to push up, touched this trend line and then rejected it, and so we could possibly see the market move back down to try out this either this 4-hour support level, or it's going to be this weekly support level here, daily support level. My bad, I'm getting my colors confused. So from our charts, we have the 4-hour, which is orange, we have the daily, which is teal, the weekly, which is dark blue, and then our monthly, which is purple. So this is what happened. If you took that purple play, we're still pretty good there. This could just be another, sorry, stay on page. This could just be another retracement, and we should see a push to the downside here. Now, that is it for the US dollar. Now we are going to move on to the USCAD. Now this is a new pair that we did not do last week, so I will be marking this one top to bottom. As you can see, this one is completely blank, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this up. I'm going to fast forward so you guys don't have to sit and read through all of that. I'm going to fast forward so you guys don't have to sit and wait through all of this, but I will be highlighting key points, so stay tuned. So now we're going to go ahead and start to put in our trend lines. So we have all of our levels marked out, and it gets, you know, pretty choppy in here. So as you guys can see, from a monthly standpoint, this was our high, went down low, boom, right? But now as you guys can see, it's slowly starting to go up. So I'm actually going to take my trend line from here and move up. That's not what I wanted to do. So remember, when doing your trend line, you're going to take it from the lowest low. Since it's going high, you know, you need you have higher lows and higher highs. Pull it all the way out and keep going until you get that first touch. Boom. Then you want to go ahead and add in another trend line there. Boom. And you only want to go to your swing, well, in this case, since we're doing an uptrend, you only want to go to your swing lows. So that means you have a center candle, and you have 2 candles to the left that are higher, and then 2 candles to the right that are higher. So that would be this one. So this one is our center candle here, 2 to the right that are higher, 2 to the left that are higher. Now, as you see, we have an extreme low here, but this candle's not finished, and then we don't have anything to the right of it. So this one would not count. So this would be our last swing low. As you guys can see from our trend lines, it's an uptrend. Now, if you wanted to get a little bit more aggressive with this, you can go down to the 4 hour and check. Still not the case, because although this is a center candle, this one's not formed and we don't have one to the right again. So this is still the last one. So now that we have that, I just want to zoom out really quick so you guys can see. Trend lines give you the direction and the momentum of what the market is doing. So again, we are on an uptrend. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit more steeper. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run our fibs. That way we can see where we are in the Fibonacci sequence. So we're gonna go to our smart tool. We're gonna go to our fib, our smart fib here. We're gonna run it from our last low, or extreme low, when the reversal started. Right underneath it, 1, 2, 3. All right, since it didn't continue all the way here, that means all of these, well, this fib was taken out. So keep trying. Nope. 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 Okay, this is where we are. So I'm gonna take those other fibs off so I don't get confused. And remember, we have to put our ellipse. That way we know where we took that fib from. Okay, we're on the daily time frame, and you guys can see that we did get a retracement down to the 382, and since then we've just been going sideways, right? But we never really left this zone yet. So when you go down to the 4, Asari. So yeah, if we come down to the 4, right, we're gonna take our smart fib again. We're gonna run it off the last extreme low to see where we are in the sequence again. So now 1, 2, we're on our 3rd fib here. We have a nice AB move right here, AB. We have our C down here. It retraced all the way down to the 860. And then if we zoom in a little bit, we have a very nice, strong, bullish candle finishing. So this is a nice play. Now, again, in the Fibonacci sequence, green matches with green. So we should be able to see price push back up eventually to the 118. Now, again, price does not move straight up or down, it moves in waves. So with this upcoming week, we're gonna look for a nice entry point to get inside this trade. So one thing that we wanna look for in this upcoming week, as I already stated, is we're gonna wanna look for some good entry points here. So we're gonna hopefully get another pullback to retest these support zones, and then, you know, a push upward to a short-term win to the 118, which is 1.32954. Now, to find a potential entry point, you're going to have to go down to your lower time frames. That way you can find a better price. So you can always go down to an hour, and you can already see prices starting to push down. So if you want to, you could wait for it to come back, retest this level right here, pop in, and then ride it to the D extension, which is that 1.18. So this is one that you want to watch out for this upcoming week. If you do get that retracement down to the 4-hour support zone, you know, you could look for an entry to ride that up. But again, this is something that we have to watch out for the week. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all just for entertainment purpose because I don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Anyway, so this has been your USCAD fundamental and technical analysis for the Forex market. Again, this is your girl Dom. If you feel like you have really enjoyed this video or you felt like you learned something, please consider subscribing to the channel. Dropping a comment, letting me know what you thought, if there are any currency pairs that you wanted me to look at or anything like that. I do appreciate you guys for taking your time out of your day to watch my videos, and you know, I do it for you guys because I want to help everybody win, I guess. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, I will see you guys next Sunday, and thank you.